Daniel Willycat Santos, okay? This is the man that the UFC must protect at all costs, and I'm going to give you some reasons why. 1, mini Charles Oliveira. 2, shoot the box, speaks for itself, marches people down, fights exactly like our boy Charles Oliveira is going to be fighting at UFC 280. Going to be the most insane fight of all time, and I'm hyping it up, and I think it's going to live up to all expectations, okay? But Daniel Santos versus John Castaneda was probably one of the sickest fights ever. I was in the shower, okay? Got out of the shower, missed the whole first round. Who would have knew that Daniel Santos got a shin wrapped around his noggin and got stunned and wobbled like 3 different times? I got out of the shower, went in, looked at my phone. All I saw was the last 10 seconds when John Anik is screaming, and I see Daniel Willycat Santos throwing a spinning heel kick, and it lands on John Castaneda, and he keeps marching down. You would have never known that this guy got absolutely shelled in the first round. And then the second round, this is what makes him so unbelievable. Him and Charles. The fact that you can absorb so much punishment and still march down your opponent, throw legit strikes, rips to the body, hooks that break his guard, throws knees. That's what knocked out John Castaneda. But he melted an absolute amazing fighter right in front of our eyes. And Castaneda is seriously, after his Eddie Wineland fight, and then who else did he beat? I forget, but he is legit. And the fact that Daniel Santos, this is his second fight in the UFC, comes in and does that after fighting a tough Julio Arce, speaks volumes. And he obviously doesn't talk a lot, but the UFC, we need to build this man up. He, out of a ton of the guys in the UFC at 135 pounds, he needs to be a priority. And obviously there's not a ton of easy fights and stuff, but it's just, there's just something different, okay? In a star-studded division, this guy, when you get a dude like Charles Oliveira, anything remotely similar, we have to just lock that in and make him as big a star as possible. The one thing that concerns me, obviously, him just like Charles, because Daniel is younger, we can't be taking so many shots to the noggin. We can't be taking that many shots, especially when we're trying to build up your career. But that's just going to come with the territory, especially when he says, I like to take the guy's best shots and then give them my best shots. It's not the best strategy, but it makes for a really exciting fight. But that's what I want to say about Daniel Santos. I absolutely love him. I had him on my list of top, what was it? I did like 3 or 4 months ago, the top 6 best fighters that have come out from 2022. Javid Bashar was on there. Daniel Santos was on there. Gini Njokuani, Jonathan Almeida, guys that are taking over the UFC. Yeah, UFC, please protect our mans. Get him good fights and work his way up into the top 15, because he's going to be must-watch TV every single time. Star in the making.